Hi everyone, welcome back to Life Notes with Priyanka. Today I want to talk about something subtle, something we don't always notice privilege. Not the loud kind, the quiet, invisible kind. Because what feels normal to one person can be everything for someone else. As I told earlier, I grew up in a small village. I studied in government school. And back then I felt confident. I was doing well. I was the good student. There was no pressure about how you speak, no fear of being judged for your English. But when I came to the city for my diploma, everything changed. I still remember sitting in classes, listening to everyone speak fluent English, answering to teachers' questions. I used to understand everything. I knew the concepts, but when it was my turn to speak or answer question, I couldn't. Not because I didn't know, but because I didn't know how to say it. That feeling, of having thoughts but no voice, it makes you feel small. It makes you question yourself. But here's the part I didn't understand back then. That same girl who felt voiceless, uh, who couldn't answer the questions, who felt that she doesn't belong, and then who wasn't confident, slowly started changing. And after my diploma, when I was preparing for CET, I joined coaching classes, and something shifted. I wasn't quiet anymore. I was answering to questions, I was speaking, I wasn't afraid. For the first time, I didn't feel small. And when the results came, I scored 285 out of 11,000. Honestly, my family didn't believe it. Even I couldn't believe it. Getting a government quota for engineering seat along with scholarship was a big deal and it was unreal for us. But life had another lesson waiting. When I entered engineering, again I felt like, I was the least smart person in the room. And today, when I look back, I actually feel that was also a privilege because when you surround yourself with smart people, confident people, you start adapting, you start learning from them, you grow even without realizing it. The same thing happened in my job as well. I got to work with really smart people, but more importantly, kind people, I say. People who didn't make fun of me, people who didn't make me feel small. And now, when I connect all these dots, I realize yes, I struggled obviously, but I was also privileged in many ways because I found myself in a room full of smart people, kind people who helped me grow. And then that's why today I have a different desire. I don't want to be the smartest person in the room. I want to be in the room full of people who are smarter than me, kinder than me, and more confident than me. Because those are the rooms that change you, right? But lately, I feel something different, especially in corporate life. It feels more like competition, survival, and people pulling each other down just to stay ahead. Survival of the fittest kind of energy. And honestly, it feels heavy because uh, it's becoming rare to find people who are both smart, kind, and confident. And maybe that's what I am searching for now, to be in a room again where I can find smart, kind, and fearless people who help everyone to grow along with them, not against each other. So today I just want to leave you with this. If you are struggling or if you are behind, your story is not finished. You might be just in a wrong room. And if you are in a position where you are confident and capable, so I would suggest you to be kind. Because your presence might become someone else's turning point. Sometimes growth is not about changing yourself, it's about finding the right room. Thank you for listening. This is Life Notes with Priyanka. See you in the next episode.